Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Squigs from Jenna Black. So, we're towards the end of September, time of this recording, and so October means time for spooky tangles. Actually, at the point of this recording, on Tuesday, this next Tuesday, I'm doing a class on spooky tangles, and it's sometimes I hesitate to call it a class. It is, but kind of a free-for-all class where we're just gonna, have fun with the spooky tangles list, and this is going to be added to it. And we just see what we create, and it's a lot of fun. All right, information is on my website. In the description section, you'll see the links to the step outs. Then below that is my link tree, and that has links to all my social media, etc. I know I have it posted on Facebook, the Facebook page, so that link is there underneath my name, as well as link to my website. I know I have them listed there, so go check that out. And here is how we do Squigs. Okay, so this is a great one if you have jiggly hands. I love that we don't have to worry about it. All right, so it can be rough jiggly, smooth jiggly. I'm just going to want to do it like this. And so you're going to go up one side, come around, and down the other. The lovely thing is it doesn't matter how you do it. It's all good. Then, inside here, we're going to put some like C-shaped curve lines, and you decide where you want to put them and how far apart. And do take a look at the For More Inspiration link, and it's where it says if you're not familiar, when you go to that description section, I have my own version of the step out because I always do that, and then I list it for more inspiration from the creator of the tangle, because it's just for that. So do take a look so you can see Jenna's step out, and then below that, amazing sample. I think is there just one? Yeah, just really cute ideas. All right, so what I like to do this, my strategy, because you can just put them wherever, but sometimes I like to come off of, it depends on it depends on nothing. No. So like right here, I have it where it kind of jots in. So I would take this and start it, and that's the beginning of my curve line. Then let's see. Oh, maybe here, because this curves in again. Sometimes I'll focus on one side or the other. Not necessarily both, but you can. And so there's another one. Here's another. And then you can also, sorry, talking too fast. Brain is going too fast. You can also turn them a little bit. So like here, so this jots this way. How do I want to, well, we'll just see how it goes. Oh, like that. So you can make them go in different directions. It really helps. Now here, this is kind of smooth, but here we have this jotting out. So let's go from that side and just try not to go over like that. Like I said, and it doesn't matter. And if you go around a curve, well, you know what? I haven't really done that here. So we'll do another one. Like that. And like I said, it really, really doesn't matter. Let's do one that kind of hollows underneath this one. And I'm going to start on the outer edge, trying to make it maybe more, well, okay, pen's taken over. I really do love that it just doesn't matter. Sometimes, though, if you're like me, it's sometimes hard to grasp that a little bit, and to just go with it. So, That's why I also try to give some strategies. So I'm just kind of going, I have an overall shape in my mind, and then I just kind of let the pen take over. All right, so same idea here. Oh, well, let's see if I can make it give the appearance. I could probably put ones in there. Let's see. Oh, let's try here. Whoop. When we get up to the top there. All right, let's put one here, and then, all right. So the thing about going around a curve is where the curve is tighter here, right? We want these to be a little bit closer together and further apart over here. So that helps to accentuate that curve. Let's do that. Okay, that looks weird, but okay. Well, and if you get something that looks weird, don't fret about it, because that's probably where I'm going to start with the fill-in, and then go from there. So, whatever ends up, as Alex said, whatever ends up, just like really like, well, I don't know about that. And let's continue here. That works well. My brain goes back to, high school and marching band. And when we, do a parade and you go around a corner, that's what would happen, is that, the people on the inside to the corner would have to scrunch up and take very small steps. And we're all in the same step, right? And then the poor ones on the outside, and you'd always end up with the shortest person in the class on the very outside that was having to take these enormous leaps to stay in line. But I think about that when I do this, because that way it I don't know, in my mind, if I do that, then it makes it work. All right. And well, no, I was gonna say I could add on to this maybe, but not really, because I'm making the curve lines kind of smooth, so I'm not going to worry about that. All right, I don't know if I'll add any more, but let us get to, and do I like that? That makes it kind of interesting. But let's see, if I was going to do, I would probably have it really come all the way out here. And then, so we'll just do that. We'll fill this in. Now, and Jenna's step out, she makes sure to add some shine. So we're going to do that. And what I like to do sometimes, there we go, is this. And well, let's see. Let's continue up and figure where you want that shine, and just make like a little scribble like this. You could do it all the way if you're kind of in that groove of thinking about, where do I want this shine? Okay, let's have it go here. And then it would end up here. And you can make it wider than you think. And then as you fill in, if you need to adjust it, then you can, because it's wider. And you can just fill in, a little bit from one side or the other. It's a nice strategy. And look at how, sorry. Look at how neat that looks already. I need to adjust some. Oh, I'll just adjust it later. And this is just a really neat effect, leaving that shine in the middle. And it does help to leave it jagged like that. All right, and then we'll come down and do the rest. But this is all that we do. And so as, let's see, we already mentioned some of the description section stuff, but let me mention some more as I'm doing this. So besides that, well, I mentioned the Spooky Tangles class. Oh, let's see. Oh, wait, I have to think. This would be this. Let's see, if I would probably put a line here, maybe. Would I have one or two? I don't know. Filled in. Okay, I think I'll leave that. We'll pretend that there's a filled in section behind here, and then we'll go from here. So I mentioned the Spooky Tangles class. I do a lot of classes. A lot of them are free, and some are paid. The Spooky Classes is one of those that is a paid class. It is an hour and a half of lots of fun. And like I said, information of that is on my website. But also, and I haven't mentioned it in a while because I'm not the greatest self-promoter. I like to give you information, but I also have a membership club. So, if you've, taken any of the classes, or if you think you will, I mean, you can see the types of classes that I put on. If you go to my website and click on the classes link, you will see that. And it has a, oh no, there's a separate link on the link tree, which is below, that explains what the club is. And so you can, it's a good value if you like to take classes regularly. And yeah, and I just wanted to make mention of it. Let's see. This part can be kind of therapeutic. Just the filling in. I mean, besides, it usually looks really, really neat afterwards. But, and I don't have to fill in with this 01, but sometimes I enjoy tedious. Just the filling in and, I don't know. Right, we were joking about this today because my mom really doesn't like the Tangled Knightsbridge, which is a lot of filling in. And it's because when we were first learning, really all that they were teaching us on was, use these Micron 01s. And, oh, I just had a thought. Okay. And so, doing a checkerboard and filling in with this fine nib pen, could be a little bit much. Here's a thought that just came across to me. So I was thinking about extending this, but I'm like, well, no, because this is not, I mean, it's a different dimension, even though these aren't regular dimensions. It just wouldn't work to add on. But as I mentioned, wherever you goof up the most, that's where you could start with your fill-ins. So why not? Except, the shine isn't going to be normal. Oh, wait, but if I do it, extend it longer. So let's do this. Let's have it, we'll have it go up. Like that. So now I'm going to make a new line here. And then this is going to get filled in. It doesn't matter that that line is going all the way across. It's small and it doesn't matter. And then we'll just continue. Like that and continue on. All right. And yeah. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. And I do this occasionally if I have a lot of filling in. If you're tangling with me, go ahead and, so I'm going to hit pause in a minute so I can just finish this up so you don't have to sit and watch me do this. And if you're tangling along with me, just hit pause and we'll be both done at the same time. All right, hitting pause now. All right, finished. And I hope you did too. Well, if you didn't, that's okay. I do like to do that at times because I think, I think it's funny, number one. Because it's like, oh yeah, we're going to be done at the same time. All right, so now to add some shading, let's do this. Pick a side, any side. I'm going to pick this side because I want to. So the right side of this, and I'm just going to put a little bit of graphite on that one side. And then, I'm going to come back and we'll do the over and under there. Now, well, no, I'm not going to worry about it. In Zentangle, generally, we don't worry about light source and, you know, all of that. So a lot of times, it's not a bad thing. If you know how to do that, great. But I'm, you know, not a trained artist or anything. Just Zentangle. This is my extent. So a lot of times will just pick a side and stick to it. But either works. I like to let you know that because it's like, it's just, to me, it's like, no pressure, you know. But look at how much, I mean, it already is kind of rounded because of that. But adding some graphite, and I could add it on the other side too, and I might. Let's see, with what's left on my Tortillion, because it seemed like I had a bit left or on there from something else. Look at that, and just carefully. Well, see, like here, I might not there just because I don't have enough room, but just where you have room, try that. Look at that. It's just so neat. And then we can do it with this one too. We'll start with this side. This is one of those, at this moment, I'm like, well, I gotta get out another, oh, is this one? Wait, let's see, is that? Oh, that is dark. Okay. A nice, you know, nicer tip Tortillion. Oh, see, look at that. Okay. That helps. Okay. Just neat. And then, like I said, I want to add a little for the over and under, which, and you know, it's an up to you. I'm gonna add some, well, let's see if it makes any difference. That was one of the reasons why I left it, you know, with the white on either side. Because I thought, well, when we do this over and unders, then you know, it can at least be seen. Yeah, sort of. But I'm gonna carry this throughout because this might have a shadow. This for sure would. And this is where, I mean, it is fun to think about, okay, would it cast a shadow and where? Or it's just like, because the way my brain works, like, I'm just going to put it on the underside. And then maybe one side. Like that. Yeah. Oh, and let's see, we have to do some, yeah, underneath here too. There we go. It just makes it pop. All right, I hope you have enjoyed this one. If you did, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. I've already mentioned the description section, so do check that out. Oh, and also, let me highlight one additional area. If you'd like to be a part of our Tangle Addicts community, there is a link there. There are 4 questions that you have to answer in order to gain entry, just so you know. And that's it. But I always like to make sure to mention that because we have such a wonderful, supportive group of people. They're absolutely amazing. So much fun. All right. So with that, thank you so much for watching. And I wish you happy tangling. Flip that too. There we go.